different opponent, but different field than last year's exhibition game where you guys had to battle back just to win it. You guys had total control of the whole game tonight.
Well, we practice to go and close teams out. Cause like when we scrimmaged the other day, we didn't close out very well. So that's all we've been working on, close teams out in the second half.
Talk about that backcourt. I mean, last year, point guard was a problem area for y'all at times, and to look out there and see 2 point guards in the backcourt at some times. Talk about how much of an improvement that could be this year.
It helped us a lot. We got 2 people that gonna handle the ball and see the play. So it's good that we got 2 extra point guards to help us out.
This is for either of y'all, but just how big of a boost was Dre today? Looked really good.
Outstanding. I think, the biggest thing about him is just going out there and not worrying about his knee, just to go out there and be, Dre. We see it all day in practice, but, when it comes out to a game, it's tight. It's a little different because you don't know really what's going to happen and how the play is going to go out. So I think that's the biggest thing for him is just to go out there and to realize, I'm fine. I can go out here and I can be Dre. And so I think that's the biggest thing is just him to going out there and be ready to compete at this high level.
Looked like a lot of guys, like Andre tonight, weren't pushing the issue of letting the game come to them. Would you say that's kind of the biggest difference so far early this year?
I would say, yeah. I mean, we all know the offense. We have a lot of returners, so that's the biggest thing about us. We know what situations what we can get and what could really happen in this type of situation. And so I think that's the biggest thing about us. We know the offense. We know which in each person where they're supposed to be and how they're coming off a back screen. They have this and this to score. But then you have to look at the other side. Well, they have opportunity to score too because you're setting the back screen, and then we have a lot of other stuff going on. So I think it's just us knowing the offense and just being so aware of every other position. Just give us more timing and better spacing.
Colin, you had I think 23 points in 25 minutes. Had pretty good use of your time in there. This is kind of carrying over from last year. Last few games, you really started turning on. At one point, did you feel like things just kind of clicked for you? And you kind of took it to the next step?
I think it was just confidence. The biggest thing for me is, confidence. Last year, I came out firing, but, I missed some shots. And my confidence went from 100 to maybe 32 quick. And that was like with a lot of us, we weren't making shots in the beginning of the year. And so what we did, we just, we went into the gym and we started making shots, 1-on-0. So, that just carries over to the game. I think, that we just go out there and start making shots and being aware of, like what I was saying earlier, of the offense. And I think that's the biggest key for us. Is like we know what everyone else is doing, are making our job way much easier. So I think that's the biggest key, just us, eventually just getting it. Getting the offense of what Coach Ray wants and how to perfect it, and to able to get a lot of scoring opportunities out of it.
Chicken, you did most of your scoring inside tonight. You really didn't have too many outside shots, which is kind of different from last year.
Well, they gave me baseline, so pretty much we've been working on like all week finishing at the rim. So yeah, all my shots came really a layup.